Welcome back to our ABAP Dictionary series. In today's section, we are going to explore two of the most important concepts used for validation SAP, the check table and the value table. We will understand how they work, how they differ, and how SAP uses them to maintain clean and consistent data across the system. To explain this clearly, we will use a simple example involving a delivery header table and a delivery item table. Delivery header table is a delivery header. Let's begin by looking at the delivery header table. This table stores high-level delivery information and acts as our primary or independent table in the process. The key fields in this table include delivery number, the unique delivery number and the primary key, delivery date, the date on which the delivery is created, customer ID, the customer associated with the delivery status, a status showing whether the delivery is completed, shipping point, the warehouse or plant issuing the delivery. To view or maintain entries, we simply go to SM30. Now, let's look at the delivery item table. Is a delivery item. This table stores item level details for each delivery and contains delivery number, the item number inside the delivery, material ID, the code of the material being delivered, quantity delivered, UOM, unit of measure. Here, delivery number used as a connecting key between the header and the items, ensuring that every item always belongs to a valid delivery document. Now that the tables are ready, let's move into our first major concept, check table. A check table is a part of table definition, field level validation, and is used to enforce referential integrity through a foreign key relationship. It ensures that a value entered in a foreign key field of one table already exists in the primary key field of another table. And its purpose is very straightforward. It restricts which value can be entered. It ensures that the value already exists in a controlling table, and it prevents invalid or inconsistent data from being saved. In our example, the delivery header table is a perfect controlling table for validating the delivery number field in is a delivery item. Assigning the check table, to assign this validation, we open is a delivery item, we select the field delivery number, and we click the foreign key button. A foreign key is the mechanism SAP uses to create a relationship between two tables. It ensures that a field in the dependent table must match a value from a controlling table. In our case, delivery number in is a delivery item must match a valid delivery number from is a delivery header. This allows SAP to enforce validation and also generate the correct FO help automatically. When the foreign key pop-up opens, you will see several fields. Let's understand what each of them means. And the short text, this is a simple description of the foreign key relationship. It's optional but helpful for documentation. Next, we have the check table field. Here we enter is a delivery header. This is a controlling table where SAP will look for valid delivery related values. Only the values that exist in this header table will be allowed in the item table. Click Create Proposal. Below that, you will see the mapping grid which contains two columns. Check table field, the key fields of the check table. Foreign table field, the corresponding fields of is a delivery item. For our basic example, delivery numbers in the header table maps to delivery numbers in the item table. If the check table has a composite key, SAP display multiple rows in the mapping grid. For example, if the delivery header table uses delivery number plus delivery date as a key fields, then SAP validates entire combination. This introduces the concepts of a composite foreign key. What is a composite foreign key? A composite foreign key means SAP validates more than one field together. In our delivery example, SAP checks the combination delivery number plus delivery date. This exact combination must exist in the header table. If even one field does not match, SAP rejects the entry. Data integrity is protected. So in simple words, a composite foreign key ensures that a specific combination of fields is valid, not a just single field. Generic or constant options. These options are rarely used. Generic allows wildcard-like patterns. Constant forces SAP to always use a fixed value. Most of the time, both remains blank. Screen check. Check require. If enabled, SAP validates the value when user maintains the data in SM30 or other scripts. If the value is invalid, SAP immediately shows an error message. You can also assign a custom message number here. Semantic attributes, you will see options like not specified. Used for normal foreign key relationship. Key fields, used when the foreign key field represented the key fields of the referenced table. Text table keys, used when linking a main table to its text table where the text table stores language dependent description. For normal foreign key relationship, choose not specified. Next, we define cardinality, one of the most important parts of foreign key creation. Cardinality tells SAP how many dependent records are allowed for a single parent record. Common notation include one to one, one to many. In our delivery scenario, one delivery header can contain multiple item lines. So the correct cardinality is 1 is to n, meaning 1, the headed record can have 0, 1 or many item records. This perfectly matches real business behavior. Next, we move to SM30 to enter the data. We open SM30, enter the table name is a delivery item. Click maintain and choose new entries. Now SAP will check the delivery number using the foreign key. If we enter an valid delivery number, SAP accepts it. And if we enter an invalid one, SAP shows an error message. Pressing F4 will display all valid delivery numbers from the header table, ensuring that only correct data is entered. Now that the check table is clear, let's move on to the second important concept, value table. A value table is a part of domain level validation. It contains a list of all possible valid entries for a specific domain. Simply entering a value table at the domain level does not automatically implement a check. The check against the value table only takes effect when a foreign key is defined for the field that references the domain. The first difference to remember is a check table works at field level, a value table works at domain level. This means we don't assign the value table in the table field. We assign it inside the domain of that field. Inside the domain for delivery number, SAP provides a field called value table, and here we enter is a delivery header. Why the value table is important? The value table does not validate the field directly. Instead, SAP uses it for automatically suggesting the check table during foreign key creation, keeping validation consistent across many dependent tables. Instead of selecting the check table manually every time, SAP automatically proposes is a delivery header because we define it as the value table in the domain. Creating additional dependent tables. To demonstrate this clearly, we create two more tables. Is a delivery status, delivery numbers and status. Is a delivery vendor, delivery number and vendor type. At this stage, these tables accept any value because no validation exceeds it. Now, when we open is a delivery status, select delivery number and click the foreign key button. SAP automatically proposes check table is a delivery header. We activate the relationship and this automatic proposal ensure consistent validation without manual effort. Runtime behavior after value table achievement. When entering data in SM30 is a delivery status. Once the foreign keys are active, valid delivery numbers are accepted, invalid delivery numbers are rejected. F4 help list delivery numbers from is a delivery header. This means all tables are using the delivery number domains now validate data in the same way. Now let's move on to the is a delivery vendor table. This table stores vendor related information for each delivery. It includes delivery number, vendor type. Vendor type indicates whether the vendor is internal or external. The domains contain fixed values, internal vendor and external vendor. Repeat the same step for is a delivery vendor. Select delivery number and click the foreign key button. SAP automatically proposes check table is a delivery header. This happened because the delivery number domains already has a value table assigned. When entering the data in SM30 is a delivery vendor. FO help shows only valid delivery numbers. Invalid numbers cannot be saved. Vendor entries remain clean, accurate, and consistent. This shows how the value table provides automatic system-wide validation. In this section, we explore two essential validation mechanisms in the ABAP Dictionary. The check table works at the field level, enforces runtime validation, and ensures that every dependent entry references a valid header record. The value tables, on the other hand, works at the domain level. It does not validate the data directly, but automatically proposes the correct check table and ensure consistent validation across all dependent tables. Together, this mechanism help SAP maintain high data accuracy, clean and reliable table relationship, consistent validation rules, and strong system-wide data integrity. Thank you for watching, and let's continue with the next concept in the upcoming video.